Oh, it's my birthday today.
Happy birthday!
We're just having a pint, and I'll tell you what happened yesterday. We went to the Upside Down Museum.
Which was okay, I think, if you could see
Yeah.
a bit more than we could.
Yeah.
Plus it was a lot of taking photos and scanning your phone.
That turned
And-
things upside down.
Yeah, so it wasn't as upside down as we were expecting.
No. But we did get lost in the mirror room.
Which was really fun.
Yeah, that was probably my favourite bit. Even though it's a little bit scary thinking, how are we going to get out?
And I chilled out with a giant teddy.
Yeah, which was funny. And then we got a train
Yes.
Metro. to Central Station.
Which was fine.
Yeah, we managed that one.
Yeah.
The
Really helpful people.
yeah,
So there is like people to ask if you do get stuck. Most people seem to be quite friendly and helpful.
yeah, and they talk on it, but not in English, and it's very quiet, and that was a bit difficult.
Yeah.
You have to count your stops. So I check on maps on my phone, and then it tells me how many stops, which is handy.
Yeah.
We went had a walk around,
A long walk
a
around.
very long walk around. We thought, oh, we'll just go for a walk, and then ended up being longer than we thought.
2 hours we went round in a circle, but
Yeah,
there was a big square we think.
Yeah. We passed some very nice canals, which we didn't fall in.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
That
is
was a bonus.
Yeah. And we had went to a Dutch restaurant. We had burgers and chips because they were closing. It was very nice, rather expensive.
And then we found out where all the little like chip kind of bars
Places.
are and McDonald's and things, which is literally around the corner.
Yeah.
So if we've gone a little bit further, we had loads of choice.
But we were so tired after walking around for ages.
And it was hot.
Yeah, very hot.
But we're not moaning.
No.
It's all part of the experience.
Exactly, yeah. And then we found out that the transport stops at 12:30. So we had a vodka and coke, which was rather expensive. It's their singles are doubles.
So in a way, it's not that bad because you
No.
get a double at home, probably be the same as a single over here.
Yeah. And then we made our way to the metro station. We did the same again. We checked it out on the phone. We did end up on the wrong platform, so we had to go up and down lots of escalators. And then we got on the train, and we were counting our stops. And we got to number 5, and then they said all change, which was in English.
But everyone got off, and then we were like,
Where
oh,
are we?
where are we?
So we walked out of the station, and then we
Found a
found a club, which was quite random.
Yes.
Very busy. We were very lucky. Some people bought us some drinks, so a very big thank you to them. And then we did have to get a taxi back to the hotel.
Which was 36 euros, which is what we thought it would be.
Yeah, it is expensive, but we didn't want to walk around in the dark, not knowing where we were, especially after walking so far.
Yeah.
And then
Apparently we were in the financial district, so
quite a random place to find them, really.
not like the centre of Amsterdam.
No, our hotel is out of Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. I have put a room tour up. And then we got back and heard the most random conversation we've ever heard at a reception. We got some beers from reception, and a gentleman said, yes, I need some help. My girlfriend is in the shower. It's really, really hot. She can't turn it down or turn it off, and she's covered in soap. So he wanted someone to help move her
to a different room.
and their stuff.
And we had visions of trying to move this very slippy,
Soapy lady.
soapy lady.
Which we did think, why didn't he just take her out of the shower?
So that made us laugh for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And we're still giggling about it now.
Why didn't he just wipe her down with a towel? I mean, we didn't want to ask any questions, but it was the most random thing we've ever heard. It was so funny.
And then we just went and chilled out in our room for a bit and fell asleep.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we were knackered after I think we walked 12 kilometres yesterday.
Oh God, so far we ate so much. So we are having a little bit of a chill day, but it is my birthday. It is Saturday night. We are considering going into Amsterdam and maybe trying to find the red light district.
Yeah, you've got to find it. You've got to find it at some point.
Yeah.
It is your birthday, or it should have been my birthday. So that's I think that's our plan, really. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. We'll do a little video on the metro as well. We
You
did
might have to
get-
have some sushi.
Yeah, I might have some sushi. We will do a little video on the metro. We've got a pass where we scan in and scan out, so we're not paying every single time. And that does work well. We can get into the centre of Amsterdam, it's just getting back.
Getting out is a
Yeah,
problem,
it's a problem.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that figured it out.
We can't quite pronounce where our hotel is. It is near a couple of stadiums, but it's just making sure we get near the right one.
Plus, luckily our hotel's called the Jazz in the City,
Yeah.
Amsterdam, where some other hotels were in Dutch and quite difficult to pronounce.
Yeah, yeah, and they always, if you're in the centre, quite a lot, they're either big chain hotels, which we didn't want, or very small B&B type
With very steep
with really
staircases.
steep stairs. And there is a bell tolling, and we didn't want to be near that bell at all.
Yeah.
No, after we had that experience in Hereford.
But we're not worried about trams and things at the moment. We haven't found it too difficult. They're all in designated lanes.
Yeah,
You know.
we nearly got run over by a few bikes.
Yeah, but that's their fault.
Yeah, they are very fast. There
We
are
have our canes.
designated lanes, so we have to stop and sort of run. They do have crossings, but they're quite quiet. And there's like 3 roads, so you've got bike lane, car lane, and
Tram
trams
lanes, yeah.
that go different directions. And some of them are on corners, which are quite interesting.
But there is a lot of people in the centre of the town, so when they start going as a group, you pretty much know you're safe to go.
Yeah, yeah, and people are really friendly.
Yeah, they are really friendly.
Yeah.
Really nice vibe here. We're enjoying
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's our kind of place.
yeah. A safe vibe as well.
Yeah, safe vibe. Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't felt unsafe at all.
No,
Nice.
not at all.
Yeah.
So that's our plan for today, and we'll catch up with you later.
Bye.
Bye.